hold on. There's something different here. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys are over here now. What's going on? My name is CripleStix, and today we are doing a spooky shit of the internet reaction. And you know what that means? I always have to have a candle when I'm watching spooky shit. Today's candle is Everlasting Magic. But now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into some spooky shit.
On September 18th of 2023, a couple of friends are meeting up at a friend's house to practice for a dance recital. They'll be
Nice.
performing in a few days, so they want to make sure their dance is perfectly choreographed. Throughout the night, the friends record themselves dancing solo before eventually filming their collective dance. But fast forward to
Okay.
only a couple hours later, and something very strange happens. According to the group, they were playing a game inside a room when something pretty creepy happened. This is what was caught.
Up, wait, middle, down.
Okay,
Oh.
I'll do the.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm in a 90s dance.
Let's do it.
You can only move when the lights are off. You can't move when the lights are on. You have 5 moves to get to me. Are
Where's
you
the
ready?
spooky shit?
Okay. Oh, all right.
Where's the spooky shit?
You have 5 moves to get to me. Oh,
Was that the spooky shit?
oh my God.
Turn the light
Hang on, sorry. Something fell, right?
Yeah, it was sitting right here.
And it just fell off? Okay.
Fell?
No,
That's
feel
not
this.
flew off. There's no way
It was
this fell.
here?
Feel how heavy this
I
is.
don't know.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
it was sitting right here.
Hmm.
Did you touch that?
I wonder how
I
that
shouldn't
happened.
touch it.
No. That's. I don't know. Maybe it was like. Wait. What? Was that
Why
already
is that
moving?
mean?
Hmm.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my God. You guys.
See,
What the heck?
That was.
the cube and the light thing was fine, alright? But as soon as that fucking cabinet door thing opened, that was when they should have burned the house down instead of running. They should have fucking went to the garage, found some lighter fluid, and burned the house down. They ain't coming back from that.
So
What?
no.
What?
The cabinet. Was
Oh
it?
my God. Wait.
Oh my god. What is?
I'm really scared.
Mm-hmm.
As if playing this game wasn't already creepy enough, this happens. Now, right before the video ends, a loud thump
I
is
don't
heard
like-
on camera.
I don't
Hearing
like
the
the way
sound
this
was
guy
enough to
talks.
silence the girls, as they already knew what it was. It was the same crystal cube that had dropped earlier. This was strange, considering that it was placed securely on the shelf and has never fallen until now. Casey, who was in this video, further adds that it seems to have flown off the shelf, given how far it landed on the floor. It's as though someone or something had flung it. But even
Oh my
stranger are
God.
the events that followed afterward. A ceiling lamp
This guy's voice fucking irks my ass. Because he sounds like he's a stoner and also very low in on the spectrum at the same time. I mean, that could be mean, to each their own. But he doesn't sound like he's very bright.
begins to move on its own, and a shelf door pops open out of nowhere. Understandably, the girls ran away in sheer panic. Now they have yet to post more videos explaining the events of that night, but until then, it seems that this incident will have no conclusive answer on what exactly was captured in this video. In the following video, a mother and her 2 children are standing outside their house after
No
seeing something
way.
very alarming. They had just come back from walking outside when something on the 2nd floor window catches their attention. The family couldn't help but record this on the off chance that no one would believe them. Using a flashlight they had brought along to their nightly walk, the family shines the window and sees this.
What are they saying?
All right, my daughter's room is up there, and we keep seeing some. All right, put your flashlight up.
What are you looking at? I can't see anything up there. What the fuck?
All right, flash it up there. Oh, now it's gone. Put your
I didn't
flashlight
even
down.
see it there the first time.
Let's see if it'll do it again. All right, put it up. Hurry.
Oh, somebody's peeking through the blinds. That's
It
what they're
appears that
looking
each
at.
time the light isn't on the window, the blinds move on their own. But if you look closely, you'll see that no fingers can be seen opening the blinds, let alone a figure behind the shades. The space appears to be empty, as if no one is there. Now the children are definitely spooked by this incident, but not so much the mother, given her calm demeanor in the video. It could be that this odd occurrence has happened before, and thus explaining why she doesn't seem that fazed. But whether or not that's so, what happens next further demonstrates this incident as being truly odd. Have a look.
All right, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up.
Yeah, he's peeking through the blinds again.
All right, forget it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. All right, here's the upstairs. I just want to show you guys. No one behind the door. Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you. Here's the closet. I just want to show you there's nobody behind. Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here. Nobody. Not a single person up here.
The mother checks the room and shows that no one's there. Even before entering the space, she appears to be certain that no one is up there, as if she's already experienced this before. It goes without saying, but viewers find this to be pretty strange. If no one had been inside the room, then how were the blinds opening up? And why is it that each time the window is shined, they immediately close back up? With no further context or updates on this odd occurrence, it seems that we may never know what exactly was going on in this video.
I'm not
But as
convinced.
always, you be the judge on what was captured in this footage.
You kind of know what he sounds like, right? He sounds like a surfer dude mixed with a pothead, mixed with somebody with like 10 IQ. Like, his voice just irks my ass. I don't know why.
In the following video, a mother is recording her daughter because of something very concerning that she just said. According to the daughter, someone or something is in the closet, moving inside. She was able to capture a glimpse of this movement from the gap beneath the closet door, but couldn't make out
Did she?
who or what was in there. This was extremely concerning to the mother, as for a while they've been dealing with strange occurrences at home. They believe that a squatter is hiding in their house. Now they had thought this for the longest time, until something pretty creepy happened recently. Although Cheryl, the mother, doesn't exactly say what happened, she now knows that something else is going on in the house. One day, Cheryl is sewing in her room when her daughter, who's playing with her toys right behind her, tells her that something had moved in the closet. She immediately grabs her phone and begins to record.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump on.
Hey
real quick 'cause
guys.
I had to stop sewing. My daughter just said that something weird really happened, and we've been experiencing a lot of strange things lately, just different noises and stuff. Don't mind my mannequins. I sew for a living, so
I don't care about the
Anything
mannequins. Just
wrong
get to the spooky shit.
what you just said.
There's some white people shit, I swear to
Under
God.
the closet door.
What if that was an actual squatter instead of like a ghost or something? And as soon as you open the door, the squatter's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm on camera."
Is that what scared you?
Why is this so green? That's ugly.
It's okay. What?
Are its feet moving? Is that what's happening? Oh, it's wiggling now.
I'm scared.
Well,
A
the fuck?
creepy looking mannequin begins to sway on its own.
Did she say let's walk instead of let's run? What the fuck? If something like that happened, I wouldn't be calm like that. I'd just be running out the fucking room. Somebody's gonna throw a mannequin at me. What else are they gonna throw? A fucking safe next? People are fucking stupid, I swear to God.
Before plummeting to the ground. Cheryl and her daughter are left shaken up, as neither of them were near the doll when it moved. They were too far to have done anything. Feeling totally baffled, they promptly rush out of the room in a panic frenzy.
That
Now, it's worth
wasn't
noting
very
the reason
panicky.
Cheryl has mannequins in her bedroom
I mean,
is because
am I
she now
wrong?
works as a seamstress
They
from
were
home.
walking.
The mannequins are there to display the dresses that she sews, but viewers believe that the figures are either cursed or haunted. Now, Cheryl doesn't really think so, considering that strange things have been happening before she bought the mannequins. Only a few months ago, Cheryl's daughter is playing in her mother's room when this is captured.
What's happening here? Was the weird thing her just standing at the door? I mean, I guess that was pretty weird. Did it latch or did it just blow
Cheryl's
closed?
daughter walks over to the closet as though she heard a noise come from.
See, my thing is, right, that can be completely explained because of the way it closed and it not latching, right? Because how slowly it closed, that could have just been a gust of wind. And being that it wasn't latched afterwards, right? Nobody closed the door. See, I've had an instance like this where somebody has opened and then closed my door. And I know what it sounds like when it's opening, and I know what it sounds like when it's latching. And when they closed my door, it latched. But the person that I thought opened and closed my door was my sister Wilma. No, it turned out to be my great aunt Wilma, who passed because I was talking to my grandma about it because I was living with my grandma at the time this happened. I came out of my room. I said, "Is Wilma here?" Grandma said, "No, she's spending the night with her friend." I was like, "Are me and you the only two that's in the house right now?" She said, "Yes." And she was on the couch in the living room, and I was in my room watching videos on my bed. And this person who was the same size and shape of Wilma, but it was just like a shadow figure, opened my door. And when I said, "What?" like trying to figure out what they wanted, she slammed it. And that was the last time I've ever seen her. So I thought it was my sister Wilma. Hers, she might have just been peeking on me to see if I was sleeping or something, coming home from her friends, even though I've completely forgotten that she was at her friend's house. That's why I asked my grandma why she was there, or if she was there. But that I've had instances where a spirit has opened a door and then closed it. I've also have instances where fucking demons will take a candle about this size and take it across my TV stand and throw it on the floor. But this one is very explainable. Because this looks like a seemingly old house. The windows don't look like they're properly sealed. So there's definitely wind coming from somewhere. But if they replay it and those curtains don't move, there's a problem.
Inside, she seemingly looks around to see what caused the noise, but finds nothing. Feeling a bit spooked, she walks out of her mother's room when all of a sudden this happens. So then, just what
Yeah.
exactly was caught on
The
camera?
curtains are moving.
Although Cheryl has yet to say what she...
Did y'all see the curtains move? Here, let me take it back a little bit. See, watch
mother's room
over
when all of
here.
a sudden this happens.
The candle
So then,
or the
just what
curtains
exactly
are
was caught on
moving
camera?
because there's a
Although
little bit of
Cheryl has
wind
yet to
there.
say what she thinks, many believe that something
See?
paranormal had occurred.
Very explainable.
But as with most videos, you be the judge on what was captured here. Was something supernatural caught on camera? Or
The
was
mannequin
something
I
else
can't
caught
really
instead?
explain, but the door closing I can explain.
At approximately 1 in the morning, a truck driver was driving down a road that not many drivers take for a certain reason. It is said that driving down this road is dangerous, as many accidents have occurred here before, and tragically, some of those accidents were fatal. Because of this, some believe that the road is cursed and should therefore be closed down permanently. But most drivers, like the one in this video, can't find an alternate route to their destination. They have no choice but to take this one. On August 18 of 2023, Gaston Rodriguez and his co-driver were taking this route when something pretty creepy happened. The two drivers are listening to some cheerful music to make their commute less frightening, when out of nowhere, they capture this.
This has got to be in Mexico. What the fuck was that?
Down the road, there appears to be a moving figure darting across the dirt path before suddenly disappearing from sight. It seems that neither driver had noticed the mysterious figure during this recording, but it was after watching this clip that they were left totally spooked.
That was somebody
Who, or
running.
whatever this is, just seems to come out of nowhere and then vanish before crossing over to the road. Knowing the history of this route and the fatal accidents that have happened here, some believe that this might have been the spirit of a deceased victim who is still roaming about. But whether ghost or not, the footage alone is pretty strange. Just how exactly did this mysterious figure disappear from sight?
Did I miss the name of the road before he explained what happened? Is that a thing I did? Because I feel like he didn't tell us the name of the road. Could be mistaken. Here, let me rewind it right quick.
Like most videos.
Let's see. Right about here.
It is said that driving down this road is dangerous, as many accidents have occurred here before, and tragically, some of those accidents were fatal. Because of this, some believe that the road is cursed and should therefore be closed down permanently. But most drivers, like the one in this video, can't find an alternate route to their
Yeah,
destination.
he definitely didn't
They
say
have
the
no
name of the
choice but
video.
to take
Or
this
the name
one.
of the road.
On August 18 of 2023.
Okay.
In this next video, a man named Bobby is watching a scary movie when a sudden noise is heard from inside his home. As it turns out, the noise had come from the cabinet behind Bobby. Feeling a bit spooked, he continues to record the case as he has a hunch that something is about to happen. This cabinet, as Bobby states, is haunted. Now this wouldn't be the
Okay.
first time that something like this has occurred. In previous videos, which I featured before, Bobby has documented things that he considers to be paranormal in nature, from his daughter's toys turning on by themselves, to bedroom doors seemingly opening on their own. Something about this place just doesn't seem right.
Well, yeah, you have fucking relics and shit of previous haunted objects. Like the Raggedy Ann doll, that was the previous Annabelle doll, not the one that you see in the movies. That is a relic of haunted objects. If your place is filled with like relics and shit like that, there's definitely something attached to those relics because they're antique items that have seen a lot of shit. So of course you're gonna have, of course you're gonna record fucking dolls and shit from like 1920 and whatnot and say that they've got something attached to them because they've been through a lot of shit. If you if you have something that's like 50, 60 years old in your house and you didn't previously own it, there like 9 times out of 10 there's something attached to that antique relic. But I digress. To each their own.
Nah, get out of here, man.
It appears that something highly unusual is taking place in Bobby's apartment, but just when things seem to be settling down, the following takes place. While being home alone and watching a
See,
scary movie,
this is what I'm talking about. That cabinet right there, that china cabinet, is an antique. It has gone through more shit since it was built, or seen more shit since it was built than this guy probably has being alive. So, yeah, there's gonna be something fucking attached to it. That's all I'm saying.
this happens.
As soon as I started hitting record, it stopped.
Why does he sound like that?
And our neighbors and all that moved, so I know it's not them. And I hear footsteps again.
Yeah, there's something definitely inside that cabinet.
Please leave me alone.
Oh yeah, like that's gonna help. It even responded, it said no. Mm. See, I've had
Yo!
my office chair spin on me before. That's actual true story. When I was living with my parents before I joined the army, we have this spirit at my dad's house. His name is Danny. He was the guy who previously owned the house, who also coincidentally enough died in my room. Now, I'm assuming my room used to be like his office or his study or something because he presumably resided in my room, like primarily resided in my room. And I didn't have as much stuff on my desk as I do now, but I had a mic arm, just like the one I'm talking to you on now, and whatnot, and a gaming chair, but it was like a cheapo gaming chair. And he would sit there and like swivel my mic around and whatnot on his mic arm. He would spin my chair around, like if he was sitting in it. And normally, all I would have to tell him is like, Danny, put my stuff back the way you found it. And he'll just casually move my mic back over to where it was. He'll get up out of my chair and like spin it back and make sure it's facing the desk where I left it at and whatnot. But he was an alright spirit. So far, I've only had one encounter with a bad spirit or demon and whatnot out of all 4 or 5 spirits I've encountered. You may not believe me. I don't care. I believe myself. That's fine. But out of like the 4 or 5 I've encountered, only one of them has been bad. 3 of them have been really good, like Danny. He's one of the better spirits. And then this last one that I'm currently dealing with in my apartment, he seems to be okay relatively, and also at the same time kind of a trickster spirit because he does like to play games on me when I'm sitting here by myself in the dark, recording videos such as now, while my wife and son are asleep, because that's when I like to record. But yeah, sometimes he'll play a trick on me, make a couple noises, mimic my wife's voice sometimes, and mess with my paranoia, especially when I'm smoking sativa, which is friendly broccoli. YouTube is not a drug. It is friendly broccoli that has all the vitamins. But yeah, I'm calling him Johnny because I don't know what his real name is. If I call him anything else besides Johnny, I might slip up and give him his actual name. But Johnny is kind of a. He seems like a preteen, to where he's still kind of kiddie and whatnot, but also like somewhat of a young adult. So he plays tricks like he's a kid, and he also plays tricks like he's a young adult. So I'm pretty sure he's like 12, 16 years old, like between those two ages. And he's an alright guy. I mean, I don't have any issues with him. He hasn't thrown anything across my desk or anything else heavy for that matter, like the last spirit I've dealt with. Now, that one was a demon. I didn't call it anything but asshole. That's probably why he threw a candle off of my TV stand. But enough about me rambling about my experiences. Let's react to other people's experiences.
Yo.
Oh, yes, please speed up.
Yo.
Did it move?
That thing just slid out too.
Why does he sound like that? Oh, it is
Yo.
sliding. He might have accidentally called this spirit by its name. That's how it draws power, and also power off of your emotions as well. So if you have a spirit,
Yo.
if you have a spirit in your residence, try not to have any arguments around it or uh, experience any sort of heartache. I know it's hard because life goes on, things happen, but don't feed it negative
You do it
energy,
again?
or else it doesn't have any power over you.
Yo. I'm good on that, man. That thing just tried to pull open again.
While doing his best to remain calm, Bobby captures footage of the cabinet doing something on its own. The doors on the cabinet begin to rattle as if someone was trying to pry them open, and shortly after, the sound of the latch being released from the cabinet door is heard. To Bobby, it seems that something supernatural is happening with the cabinet, or at least
Yeah.
the space it's in, as other nearby objects started moving on their own. To this day, Bobby continues to experience strange happenings at home, and just like previous occurrences,
Stop
this
having
one has left him
relics
beyond
in your
spooked.
house. That's all I have to say. Them creepy ass dolls, relics.
In the city of Krugersdorp, South
Antiques,
Africa, a
relics.
mysterious video was filmed by a real estate agent who was touring a property for sale. It isn't known if the house in this video has been sold yet, but considering what happens in this clip, it may just be that no one will be buying this house anytime soon. Apparently, something very freaky was caught on camera. Take a look.
Are those sounds coming from inside the house? This is definitely. Oh, did you see that? Hey, let me rerun that real quick. See right here. There's a lady clearly walking there. Looked to be a lady in like her like early 60s with a nightgown on, like hunched back.
After watching the video, the real estate agent was shocked to see that someone was in the house. They don't recall ever seeing anyone else inside, but
See?
apparently, based on the footage, someone was there. Or so it seems. Looking at the video again, it appears that whoever this was just suddenly disappears.
That's
As
because they
quickly
went
as
through the
appeared,
doorway. There's
they
an open
vanished
door
without
there.
a sign. Although it's unknown what the agent thinks, viewers believe that something paranormal was caught on camera. But of course, I'll leave it to you to decide if that's so. Just who or what was inside this house?
Now, of course they disappeared. They walked
If
into
you
an
caught
open
something
door.
creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next.
Okay. Well, I'm done. I'm tired of listening to this guy's voice. I swear to God. I'm losing brain cells every second I watch of this video. If y'all enjoyed that type of content, but would like me to do it again, but with a different guy narrating it so we can all keep as many brain cells as we got left, let me know down in the comments, and I'll catch y'all around. See ya.